Hello, beautiful people. Myself Ash. So, in this video, I'm going to talk about how we really drain our mental energy that is limited. Okay, our brain gave us a mental energy that is limited, and we drain it in so many things that are not even useful to us, that we can't even control, and still somehow we drain our energy on those things. And that is really very normal to think about those things, but being aware is really helpful. Okay, and to check it in which areas we are draining our energy, because you know why we do that. It's because we wanna avoid the actual work in which our mind energy is going to consume itself. And since we worry about all those things, we overthink and we exhaust our mental energy in those things. So what happens is our energy get declined, and now we feel like we have done something. In reality, we haven't done anything, but we got the cheap dopamine hits that made us believe that we have done something. Okay, so to prevent you doing this and to make you do the actual work, we are going to discuss where we are leaking our energy. Okay, so let's start. First of all is trying to save other people. Okay, even if those people are very close to you, you love them so much, you feel like you have to save them, you can't. Okay, look, I am here saying some things to you. Okay, now it's up to you that if you are gonna do the inner work or not. If you feel like there is something that you have to change in your life, then you are going to listen to me and then you are going to implement that in your life. But I can just drag you and make you do something just because I want to save you. This can't work. Okay, you can't even save your own children. Okay, you have to see them doing the things that are going to be very painful in the future for them, but you have to be there and see them doing those things. Okay, this is life. You can't save them, and you don't have to. This is their life, these are their mistakes. Just think that where in life you would be if you haven't made the mistakes that you had made in your past. Where in life you would be? You will not be here in this stage of your life. You are here because you have made the mistake. Okay, I read it somewhere that even the worst phases or the worst mistakes of your life are also your answered prayers, because you asked God to make you strong, and to make you strong you have to go through the difficult things, and to go through the difficult things you had to make the wrong decision, the decision that is going to tear your life apart. So stop saving everyone. You are not Batman, you are not Catwoman. Okay, you can save everyone. So please just stop. Stop. Let them do their thing just the way your people who have loved you let you do the things. Okay, because you wanted them to do. Let them. Okay, because I know when you are going to be very hurt. I know. Let it be. Okay, don't feel like you are obligated to carry the burden of their mistakes. No, their life, their mistake. You love them. Sometimes it's nice to love from a distance. Okay, that's very okay. Next one is again related to this, making them learn something that you have learned after getting a lot of trauma from your life, a lot of digging from your life. Okay, you can make them learn that something that you have learned from experience. There is something that I believe now, that some things you can hear the things from your childhood. Like, there is an elder and he used to say something to you that you feel like it is foolish, it is really foolish, and suddenly you are at a age of your life when that thing really hits you, and now you're like, he was right, he was right. Okay, all this time he was right, and this thing is exactly that he used to say. Okay, and if you had believed him earlier, you wouldn't have enjoyed your life, or um spend your life in the way you did. But now you are at a certain age and you can now know that this is correct. Okay, so I really believe that some things we are meant to learn at a stage of our life. Okay, so don't make people learn anything that is really not up to the station. Okay, sometimes we have to be grown. Okay, rugged by life to learn some things. Okay, and you can make someone understand the things that you really have understood by getting the shit out of you. Okay, so yeah, just don't let them have their own lessons. And if they are not going to have their own lessons, they are going to drown in the sea of life, which is also not your responsibility to carry them. Okay, again, you are not Batman. Next is controlling things. Okay, this one is really very important. Okay, because it's been important for me and for the elder people who are watching this. Elder people, by mean I say the oldest child. Okay, the elder sibling. We are used to controlling things a lot. Okay, and controlling things, controlling scenarios. Okay, and just having everything planned. Okay, I'm going to do this is going to be the consequence, this is going to be the process, this is going to be how the other person is going to react. Because I don't know about you, but I really put it into my mind that how the other person is going to react after this, and the more I can make the other person mad, the better. Most of the times. Okay, but I don't do this now. But yeah, I used to do this. So don't control everyone. You don't have to. Okay, just do the stuff in the present and let the rest for the future. Okay, don't control everything, don't control everyone's opinion. I really find myself at this time to be a very controlling person. Okay, I'm really working on this, and I sometimes I pray for some things. Okay, and then I really, there is suddenly something that clicks in me, that these habits in me are really toxic. Okay, I shouldn't be having them. Okay, I feel like at this time I'm so self-aware that someone can come to me and say that, hey, listen, you are toxic and you have this red flag and you are that and you are this, and I be like, thanks for telling me. I know, and I'm working on that. Because really, I'm working on so many things right now, so much inner work and so many layers of it. So controlling is something that is just going to make you overthink a lot. Okay, really going to make you overthink a lot, because you can't control an outcome. You Why we do control? Because we want our future to be a certain way, and every one of us are sure that future is uncertain, Even if we have planned every bit of it, it can be perfect. Even in manifestation, we don't have to focus on how, because things happen in the most unpredictable ways, okay, where we don't had any clue of getting the things, we get them. So future is very uncertain, and when you want to control it, you are like, you are taking the responsibility of God, okay, to have a future, to have things in your hand. This is, listen, this is the department of God. Let it be in his hands, okay? Let him do his work, and you do your work. Don't control the things, don't control the people, don't control what they say about you. Be so rooted in yourself that the other person can't shake you, okay? You have this zone, you are in your own zone, okay? You can be shaken about how the other person is behaving, okay? And why you have to control them. This is not okay. Just, this is from a YouTuber, I really love her. Pages, her channel is Alexis, okay? She used this term that I love to let go of control, okay? And this is really going to be very helpful for you to love to let go of control, because the less control you are going to have on your life, the less you can enjoy it, the less overthinking you are going to do, and the less worried you are with your future, and the easier you are going to have things. Because when we let go of control, we decenter, or we detach from the people, from the situation, from the realities, and it's easy. Control is really, in my life, control is really the root cause of most of the problems, okay? So let that go, please. Next one is, this is also a problem. We mm, let go of all the negative emotions, all the negative opinions about anyone, okay? This is a saying by our prophet that if you can speak good about a person, about situation, don't speak at all, okay? And this is really nice, because you know, negativity really affects you, even if it is for someone else, okay? Whenever you say something negative, or whenever something happens to you and you are really keeping it all inside you and being like, I can't forgive, I will not forgive the other person, you are holding on to that negativity. Do you really want to be that person? Because look, someone is so negative that what they do is they just abuse you, okay? And all of their life revolves around other people, torturing about other people, and commenting about their lifestyle, and criticizing this, criticizing that. And here you are, look, someone did you wrong, and you are sitting like, he did me wrong, may this happens to him, may that happens to the other person. And what are you doing? What you think they want you to do? They want you to be at their level, so that they can say that, look, this person is not special, I provoke him, now he is reacting, this is not special, this is the same, we are on the same level. And believe me, when you really behave like them, when you absorb their negative emotions, you are being like them. Let it go, okay? Believe me, they don't do any good with themselves, even themselves, okay? So when someone is so negative, negative emotion really, even in females, I don't know about male anatomy, okay, in females, negative emotion can really cause you chronic illness, Okay, when you let go of all the negative beliefs, all the negative emotions that you have for certain situations, certain environments, or certain people, you really feel healthy. Okay, your skin glows, you really feel like a new person. Okay, and it's nice. Let go of the negative beliefs. It is not, whenever someone do dirty to you, just let them go. Okay, let them go and forgive them. Make a habit of forgiving everyone. At the end of the day, this is really going to be very helpful for you, because they are going to damage their life themselves. They are going to ruin every good possible relationship in their life by behaving the way they behave. Okay, and at the end they are going to ruin themselves. So let them. And the last thing is again about control the future situation. Okay, I found it in myself to be so anxious about how I'm going to handle a certain thing in my future. For example, if I want to move out to certain place, okay, and suddenly at 3 a.m. I'm thinking about how I'm going to talk to those people, how I am going to carry the smallest things. Okay, like how am I going to carry my luggage? This is the things that I worry about for my future. Okay, and I'm like, and after that, when I woke up the next day, I feel like, seriously, was I worrying about that? And really, sometimes I just woke up at 3 a.m. and I feel like, no, I have to plan everything. I have to plan everything, that in future, how am I going to do this stuff? And the planning is really very detailed. Okay, believe me, it is like the example that I gave you, how I'm going to carry my luggage. So believe me, this, whenever the thing is going to happen, you are going to handle it. Okay, you are going to handle it. You have handled all the situations yourself, and you have done a really great job in handling them, so you will handle them in future too. It is easy. Okay, so thanks for watching. Bye bye.